Hola everybody, it is Peso for JSO and I am back, and today was the first day of E3 2016, so I'm just going to go over a recap of what happened today. So today Telltale has shown off some of their photos from their new Batman game. That's interesting. Telltale has created a lot of games, lots of story-driven games. Lots of them you really get invested in. I want to know how they get you invested into a Batman game. Titanfall 2 single player has been added. It's great because the robots, they now have personalities. They're not just you jump in them, you jump out of them, they fight. They have voices. They've been communicating with other people. It's been great. FIFA 17, like every year, EA is, hey guys, we have to talk about sports. Dead Rising 4, that's interesting. Dead Rising 4 is the sequel to Dead Rising 3, and Frank West is the man who's returning instead of the man from, I have no idea his name is, from Dead Rising 3. It's going to be Christmas time, going to be lots of fun, spilling blood all over the snow. Halo Wars 2, it's interesting. The RTS made for Xbox. RTSs are normally made for PC, so using Halo, putting the Xbox RTS on it, it's always interesting. Xbox One, that's getting a new slimmer version. It's going to have 2 terabytes of hardware space. It's going to be able, apparently, to do 4K and a lot more stuff. Titanfall 2, I talked about it, going to be really interesting with the single player and multiplayer. This year's going to do really well. Madden, of course, it has to be sports. Mass Effect Andromeda, new trailer for that. That was really good. After the original Mass Effect trilogy, it's going to be great to get back into it. More sports. EA, in their press conference, talked more about what they're going to do with all their Star Wars games. So they're going to be adding more stuff to the Battlefront game that they released from the newer movie, Episode 7, Force Awakens. Battlefield, EA showed off more of their Battlefield gameplay. That stuff's interesting. World War I did really good with YouTube. Got the most likes for any video game trailer, or any trailer ever, I suppose. That was really interesting. You know, still maximum 32 on 32 for Battlefield 1, but this World War I, you got a bunch of grenades. There's going to be zeppelins. You can get the biplanes. It's really nice. It's not just trench warfare. More sports. More Mass Effect, that looks really good again. What else is there? And then Bethesda had their conference as well today, not just EA, and there was the 3rd season trailer for Walking Dead by Telltale. They nailed it on the first one. For me, the 2nd season of Walking Dead wasn't that good, but 3rd season, it might be interesting. In the trailer, Clementine is a lot older, so now that she's older, she could always stand up for herself in the 2nd season, but this is going to be real interesting. Mafia 3, new trailers. That was interesting as the protagonist Clay, it's more of his story, how he got involved with the Mafia and how he becomes the person to take it all. New Quake. With recent resurgence of Doom, pretty sure that's why Quake's coming back. It seems to be, well, there was no actual gameplay, but the classic weapons were back. It seems like it's going to be a return to roots for Quake. The classic arena shooter should do well after Doom came back. Elder Scrolls Legends, that's a card game created by Bethesda. I'm not sure how well it's going to do because there's so many different card games like Hearthstone, and there's the RuneScape one. The market is now, and there's always Magic the Gathering on your devices, whatever. There's just lots of card games. Not sure how well that's going to do. Skyrim Remaster. So Skyrim is now coming to current gen consoles, and it's going to look absolutely wonderful. They've shown some of what it's going to look like. It looks absolutely great. Fallout 4, Fallout Shelter stuff. So with Fallout 4, there's going to be 3 new DLC. There's 3 new DLC packs that they have talked about. The next week actually is going to be Contraptions. and it's not interesting to me. It just seems something you could not like. It's a niche market that people build in Fallout 4. So people who build, they can now like make better contraptions. There's conveyor belts. There's like armor stands. That's interesting. Fallout Shelter is now coming to PC, so that's interesting instead of just being on mobile devices. And with Fallout Shelter, they're going to be adding a new questing system, so you can send your residents, your vault dwellers, on quests. They go to different areas. They can find new stuff. There's new characters, and there's new people and monsters that you fight. So now there's like going to be like rad scorpions and ghouls that will come into your vault. Skyrim Special Edition, that was cool. Doom's getting DLC. Not really that big of a surprise, but it's going to be pretty cool. Fallout 4 and Doom are now going to, in 2017, but they announced it. It's going to be getting some VR, so with your Vive, that's going to be real nice. Doom multiplayer DLC, of course, is going to be a DLC for the multiplayer as well. Elder Scrolls Online, the online portion of the Elder Scrolls games, as the name implies, is getting more DLC. Hopefully it's going to be more of an expansion pack instead of just DLC. Fallout Shelter got 3 players, no big deal. And Dishonored 2. Dishonored 2 was announced last year, and they've shown what it's going to be this year. They've actually shown gameplay for it, which looks absolutely solid. It looks great for that. And what surprised me most was Prey. Prey is coming back from Arkane Studios, same people that make Dishonored. But the problem with this Prey, in my opinion, is that they seem to discard the old Prey. I know it's going to be a reboot, but the original Prey, that was lots of fun. Prey 2, shame it was cancelled, but it seemed like it was going to be lots of fun. And now a new Prey, it's going to be a reboot. It's going to change everything. And from the trailer they've shown, they haven't really shown any gameplay, but from what I've seen from the trailer, it doesn't seem like it's going to do all that well. Other than that, tomorrow there will be the Microsoft and the Ubisoft press conferences, so that'll be good. And I'll see you next time. Remember, I love you.